once everyone's in the thing.
Sorry,
Waiting
I'm
on
not the last person
Nikki.
in.
Oh my god, why can I not log in?
I'm gonna get a drink whilst we do this.
I was saying just outside the boundary.
Well, we could start without Nikki because we've got to reintroduce
Okay.
her.
We could, but
However
yeah.
I'm in.
long
No,
you want
I'm
to do that.
in. I'm in.
Okay.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, fill us in, Dragon Ball Z guy. I'm broadcasting BT dubs, so if your girlfriend wants to watch.
Ooh. As long as she's wearing a Superman costume, it's alright.
Superman wants it.
Alright, well,
I'm
taking it
dressed
too
as
far,
Wonder
gonna
Woman,
be-
so you know.
Are we ready?
I always saw you as
I
more of
think
an
Jamie's
Aquaman.
there for me, but we can.
How
Alright.
dare you, sir?
I'll wait for Jamie then.
Ooh, Gunny, crit 1. Ooh.
Why are you rolling?
He rolled a D1.
I was curious if it was going to show a critical success or critical fail for a one.
That is actually incredibly valid. It's critical
'Cause,
fail.
I mean, it's a critical fail and a critical success at the same time.
It's not
Yeah,
a D20,
you
so
think-
it doesn't count.
Zero is a critical success. Now that's weird.
Logic.
Oh, wait, what about...
Are you trying to roll a less than one?
1D.
Is wondering why people are dumb. How'd you do that?
Asterixes, right?
No.
Back-
I learned it from my Pathfinder friends.
Is it-
You do slash me.
I was gonna say.
Oh. Guys, I don't think there's an infinity symbol on the keyboard. I was gonna roll a D infinity.
Breaks game. Just Google it.
Immediately crashes roll 20.
I wonder if this works.
Alcivar.
Alcibar.
Shut up!
Alt key type 236 on the numlock keypad.
You just do slash me? You tried, Gunny, you tried.
Alright, anyway, so, as we return to the boundary, you have found your way back inside areas after holding up inside in a tavern for a time with what was left, seem to think, of the general population. You found the mayor, the chief of or captain of the guard, Rado Giles, and you met the head of the Trellis Order currently in areas who left the tavern and hasn't been seen since. You made your way into areas after a short couple of fights and found your way to this house where you cleared it of undead, and obviously on your way you found the old eccentric man and the little girl inside the house with the
Is that his
guards and
name now?
Rado who accompanied you, just for ease, to sign, you know what I'm talking about.
Can we name him?
One, if you like.
I'm
I'd rather
gonna
you do it
call
in
him Doland.
Anyway, you find yourself holding up for the night. Well, actually, it's just gone mid-afternoon. It's about 4 now. You find yourselves prepping the house, ready for a long rest, I'm assuming. What do you guys want to do?
I'm bleeding in a wheelbarrow.
You're semi-conscious in a wheelbarrow,
I think we should call him Crag.
right?
Can we call him Crag Jr.?
No, he's Crag. You can be Crag too.
No! Crag hits you with a... No, I'm kidding.
Where am I? Why am I not here?
You're not here yet.
You got replaced by me.
You
Where am I?
went
You're-
on the
you're
cart
current-
with the civilians.
You're currently with the wagons.
Okay.
So just bear with me.
All right. Are we just gonna
DM
long rest?
magic,
Or are we
right?
gonna do anything with wheelbarrow lady over here?
I've already like stabilized the absolute shit out of her. So.
Oh yeah, she's fine. Just for RP reasons, she's
Physically, anyway.
playing semi-conscious. The old man is currently just minding his business at the table. You see Rado's just talking with these men in the living room where you are, Iowan, and Cammy, you're on the
Are
table
they
for some
feasting
reason.
of Cammy?
Yeah, I was sleeping on the table.
You actually you're sleeping in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You said it was night.
No, so it's like about 4 o'clock, and you are sort of preparing the house. It's after, like it's still daytime right now.
Oh.
Craig's gonna suggest perhaps they barricade the doors and stuff, make it more defensible.
Okay.
And then he's going to do that. He
All right,
looks
so you
for
set
some
about-
boxes and things that would be good.
Okay, cool. Roll me a
He
perception
critically fails.
They
So on the table, the dining table, there's like these wooden trays that they sort of set their plates and stuff in. You pick up a couple of those and start putting them over the windows. Not really like fastening them, just leaning them on the window frame, and that's pretty much what you achieve.
Great job, Craig.
Yeah, well done, Craig.
And we
Round
got
of
to-
applause.
Military expertise coming in.
See,
Oh,
this is why
that's
you're
true.
Craig too.
This is-
All right.
Don't make me Warhammer your ass.
Hammer my ass.
Ooh, Kappa, you dirty boy.
All right. Anyone else?
I'm bleeding in a wheelbarrow.
I'm attending to my patient.
How many hit points have you got?
7.
7. Okay.
Suddenly,
Uh,
a rock falls on Alcivar and deals 7 damage.
Yeah.
The little girl's hiding in the toilet, right?
Yeah, Gubby, as you sort of move around the house, just roll me an investigation check
I
as I
thought
make out that
Iowan
you're
had
looking
got us to
for
come out.
barricading materials.
And then
No,
she saw you and ran.
She's still a bit nervous of the whole soldiers in the house kind of situation. So she's sort of just chilling in the toilet.
She's having a massive shit.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Critical success.
So you immediately walk into the dining room and see all the soldiers sitting on tables and chairs, and you
That's a big
immediately
one.
set to work ordering them to start using the wood and repurposing the wood to block windows and fortify the area, basically.
All right,
They
you
set
lot,
about doing that.
barricade this house up. We don't want to get any zombies jumping us in the middle of the night. Make sure at least one entry is available to get in and out, because we got to do rotations. Blah, blah, order, do it. Chop, chop, clap hands.
Very good. So they set to work.
Wait, before we do that, make
Yeah.
sure one of these windows here has a tiny peeping hole.
Okay.
Jimmy's gotta have his peeping holes.
All right, Cammy's hole is
Make sure the bathroom has one too.
left uncovered.
XD.
We'll call it Cammy's glory hole.
My hole.
It is a glorious hole.
Hole of glory.
Could we ask the little girl about... Hey, when you're good with the little girl, you weird...
Crazy.
No, that's so wrong.
Phrasing.
That sounds terrible, Gubby.
Why?
How else am I supposed to phrase this question?
Iowan looks at you with disapproval.
Eowyn! Ask the little girl about the basement door. She was here. Maybe she knows something about it.
Sounds even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You guys are
don't
doing...
talk
This
about
is
the girl's
in your
front door.
minds. This is you sick fucks.
You're the one telling him to take a little girl into the basement.
I did not say that.
You said it, man.
You guys are sick. Sick in the head.
I'm gonna knock. I'm
We're
gonna
the
knock.
ones saying it, you are.
I said, ask her about
Yeah,
the
you're sick in the
basement.
mouth.
Iowan's gonna
Okay.
knock on the door.
It's left ajar. She's just chilling in there, like a meal and stuff. She's sitting away from the toilet. She likes the sort of cramped space.
All right. Well, he's just gonna go by the door and just like kneel down so like get to her height. Are you familiar with anything inside the basement, or
She sort of looks up from a plate of bread or whatever she's got. She sort of just looks at you and shakes her head.
Her plate of bread on the toilet.
It's safe.
It's a safe toilet.
She's really multitasking if you think about it.
Get it all done at once.
Pretty efficient, to be fair.
Eowyn,
What?
what do you got for us?
Is that
She
it?
said-
Is that what you're asking?
Well, I was asking her if she was like familiar with the basement. Like,
She said yes.
No,
I thought she shook her head no.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
said
thought
no.
she said yes. Might be.
That's what I'm
She-
like. I don't know what to really do now because she doesn't know.
She sort of finishes the food and like in her mouth, and then says like, "Oh, this isn't our house. Me and my family just came here to shelter."
That's the worst little girl voice I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, I can't do it.
You sound like an old bald man, little girl.
Crag leans over to Eowyn and says, "Find out whose house it is."
Do you happen to know whose house this was?
I believe it was it belonged to someone in the church.
Ah, fuck.
Well, shit. Okay. Thank you. And
She's partially shocked by the curse word.
That was
Um,
I
whispered.
can move my wheelbarrow. No, mind, sorry.
Yes, you can.
I go to Crag and say, so there's someone from the church, not hers.
The church again, huh? You lot hear that?
Maybe.
The old church.
Hey, look, little girl's moving.
So as you know, she sort of skulks around the dining room up to where Kefov stands. She sort of looks at Kefov shyly, just asks him quietly, "What did you do with my mum and dad?"
Oh my
Oh,
god.
did you finish burning those bodies?
I haven't seen him. Sorry. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I take that back. I start speaking in Celestial, pretending to not understand.
Are you lying to a little girl?
It's one of his character
My
traits.
bond.
Wait. Hey, what are you doing? You're talking Celestial?
Yeah, I'm just talking Celestial, pretending I don't understand her language.
Can you actually speak Celestial right now?
Yes, I do. I do.
No, I mean, like, literally do it right now.
Yeah, do your
No.
best impression.
Does anybody else speak Celestial in the party?
I think Bruce.
Praise
I think I do.
Jesus.
I know every.
Bruce, would you like to translate to Kethoth the little
Bruce
girl's
isn't
question?
here.
I'm not here.
No!
I'm not in this room. How can I do that? I'm not even here.
You're not here
I'm
yet.
concerned about
I'm not
Craig
even here.
wanting to take a little girl to the basement.
Just fast travel.
Oh, I heard my name's in a fast travel here now.
I've been
You might-
called. I must go.
I must go, but people need me.
All right.
Okay, so you speak Celestial to this little girl, and she just looks up at you blankly, and still waiting for an answer. Really, the Celestial is unperturbing, and I believe she
Wait,
might
I
have heard
swear
you talk earlier.
Yeah, I swear you've already spoken.
I don't think I have.
No, I think you did.
When did I speak to her?
When you was out on the porch, when Crag might have led her over, and then you spoke to her, and then went off and started dragging bodies, something like that. But it was.
I don't think I
know.
spoke to her.
I know Gunny spoke to her, Crag spoke to her, Cammy spoke in front of her, and I think you did too. Alcivar was kept inside.
I think you
Well,
did too.
I'm still gonna just continue to speak Celestial and shrug. I don't understand her. Sorry.
Okay. So as you sort of, do you turn around like once you're done telling her this? Like, do you
Yeah, I'm
sort
just
of-
gonna turn back around to my table and keep tinkering with my
Alright.
religious items.
Alcivar, roll a perception check.
Oh, fuck me. 14.
All right. So as you sort of in your haze roll your head over and you're listening to this discussion, and you see Kethov turn around to the table and start tinkering. You notice one tear fall down the girl's eye, and she's clenching her fists as she turns around and walks away.
Well, Alcivar.
Don't trick me.
Well, no. The thing is, Alcivar doesn't give a shit because she's hardly conscious, not quite sure what she heard, and wouldn't give a shit if she understood anyway.
Terrible human beings.
Anything else?
I'll just, well, I just say to Kethov, "Dick move, bro," and then just kind of keep going. Just kind of, you know.
I just speak back to her in
to-
Celestial and shrug.
I splash the water at him.
Do you really?
Oh, you wanna play that?
Did you really splash the water?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Fuck was that?
I'm going to pretend that didn't happen.
Alright, we're gonna need another wheelbarrow.
Come on, roll a dexterity save.
Oh my god. You piece of shit. Ha!
Alright, quarantine him.
I should just
Bolt the door.
So as you splash the water at Kethov, he just sort of ducks out of the way, and most of the splash doesn't really go far. It's quite feeble. You didn't really get him.
Okay.
Can we investigate that door one more time?
Okay.
Perhaps with a magical person around?
A Magica.
Magica!
Craig sticks his head back around the corner and says,
Busy.
"Aye, Kethoth, we got a possibly magical door in the basement related to the church. You want to take a look?"
Yeah, just one moment.
You got it.
I start packing up my amulet and all my other religious items. Keep an eye on Alcivar. Alcivar, keep an eye on the old man.
That's a terrible combination.
As you do
Iwan sees Kethov leaving the room and is like, "Okay, I better babysit now."
All right, cool. So while you divvy that up, these two soldiers are barricading this door.
How are they going to get back inside after they've barricaded it?
They haven't done the back door yet. Freeze.
The glory hole. Freeze. Alright.
That's a
What do I
big
see?
glory hole.
Okay, so
Don't
as you
touch
all
my
move
door.
down to the basement, Alcivar and Iwan, roll me a perception check.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You see the little girl sobbing in the back.
9. All right.
20.
Okie. Alcivar, you don't notice much from your shitty puddle of a wheelbarrow. You do, however, hear a loud bang outside. Iwan, you see a flash of blue light as you see a very large Bruce. No, I'm joking. An average-sized Bruce. And
Bruce, you've grown.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm there. Okay, I see.
hang on.
I didn't see myself.
Alcivar, hearing the bang, just holds her sword up. Very weakly, though, because she doesn't know what it was.
You have your own sword now, right?
Yeah, I have my own weapons and my clothes I steal next to the wheelbarrow.
Do you still have my rapier?
You picked it up. I threw it on the ground towards you.
They did give it to you.
I was gonna say I don't think I picked it up, so I just pick it up. Yes. It's on the ground.
I threw it to, like, there, yeah.
Oh.
What is that?
Right.
That is,
Bugbear.
Iwan, as you sort of look towards the men working, a large blue flash and a loud bang outside as you see Bruce suddenly appearing with a bugbear behind him, both looking very confused and dazed for the current moment. Alcivar and Iwan get a chance to react before initiative is rolled.
well, I I refuse to move from my wheelbarrow, so once again, I have my weapons ready, and that's it.
Alright, cool.
Let's see.
The other three now roll me a perception check as well.
Okie dokie. Wow.
Craig
Great
doesn't
job, Craig.
know shit.
Yep.
23.
Wow.
Damn, you got.
Damn.
Alright, so Crag and Cammy, you guys are sort of transfixed on returning to the door. You hear a sort of thud, but Kefov's still at the top of the stairs. You hear the entirety of the thud, and you hear sort of a couple of exclaimed gasps from the guards, like looking out the windows and outside kind of thing.
They gasp.
Le gasp.
Do I get to take action, or do I have to wait for initiative?
Yeah, you can do something now if you want. This is like a sort of. This is literally just happening.
So I've just heard the bang.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna cast hideous laughter on the bugbear.
Okay.
All right. Well, he has to make a wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated. Or
Does he have to be in sight? Like, might have to move a little.
Well, I thought we saw it outside.
Yeah, you can see it through the gap in the door, but okay, yeah, go for it.
All I have to do
The
is
glory hole.
Yeah, the glory hole.
So if I can see, yeah, when he's in range. So
Okay, go ahead.
As long as you
Wisdom
have to
saving throw is
14.
Okay, so
Hey,
Opens the dumb bugbear.
nice. So what happens to him?
He's just laughing on the ground for an entire minute.
All right, cool. So
Alright.
you quickly cast your spell. You notice the bugbear, still confused, just starts sort of laughing and giggling, and then ends up rolling on the floor as the spell takes effect. All right, Bruce, you get a chance to
Can I pay it? Can I get in the house?
find yourself quickly. As you come into being in front of this house, you start seeing guards that you recognise from the tavern before, and you can feel this large looming presence behind you. And as you turn around, Bugbear is there, laughing on the floor. What would you like to do?
I would like to walk into the house thing.
All right, go for it. You get your movement. It's like 30 feet. You can make it inside the house. All right, cool. So the guards usher you in, and ready their swords at the laughing bugbear. How long is he laughing for?
For an entire. So since we're not exactly in combat, it's concentration up to a minute. And at every end of its turn, or if it takes damage, it has to make another wisdom saving throw to escape it. So right now he's just laughing on the ground until. I mean, we haven't even started initiative, so I don't know.
No. So for a minute he's indisposed, and I'll make a check every now and then. All right, cool. So Bruce, as you find yourself inside the house, it's cheap, but for the sake of brevity, you don't remember anything from the past, like day or so.
Okay.
Until I figured something out.
Who
You
they
remember living with the wagons and traveling for a while with the wagons, and then it sort of goes dark for a little bit, and then I'll get back to you on that because I'm a terrible DM, and I wasn't sure who was turning up today.
That's fair.
All right. All right. So outside there is a laughing bugbear. He's currently indisposed. I'm going to make another check. He doesn't make it. He is still laughing outside. What do you guys want to do? The guards now are advancing slowly.
Yeah, I guess just get ready
I'll
to.
be in my wheelbarrow if anyone needs me.
Kathoth, you gonna respond in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, can I? Yeah. So I'm just gonna, kind of peek in over here and yell to the guards. Hey, there's something outside. Let's move. This door is not like I can go through this door still, right?
I take it
Yeah.
Crag and Cammy heard that as well?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of jump out here. Can I attack or no?
Depends what you want to do.
Just a sacred flame.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we allowed to move
Alright,
too?
has to make a.
Yeah, you can. Just your movement for now. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
To make a. Can he make a dexterity check even?
What, does he get disadvantage? Or...
Let's see. He must succeed or fall prone. So right now he's prone and unable to stand up for the duration. So he's incapacitated in there. So I'm guessing he can't move.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so I just hit
incapacitated,
him.
he gets disadvantage on that as well.
Gavi, we should not allow you this power.
What power? Oh, the
What do you
nicknames.
think I mean?
So do I hit or no?
Sorry, man, hang on. Doodle-doo. Okay, cool.
Token my lord.
Dexterity saving throw, is that right?
Mm-hmm. DC 12. Strongly relying on the disadvantage.
Okie doke. Alright, so he gets an 8. Then that hits.
5 damage.
Nice. And now he gets to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Because he took damage.
He doesn't get advantage though. Oh wait, he does. Never mind. You're right. Fuck.
Rip.
I just noticed it just when I saw the word advantage.
So 15
Oh,
beats
it
it.
just barely beats it, motherfucker.
Stops laughing, stands up, notices he's being attacked. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Initiative time. Boom, boom, boom.
As far if you don't want to participate, you don't have to roll initiative.
Cool, I'm not. I'm not going to do anything unless something comes within 5 feet of my wheelbarrow.
Okie dokie.
So you're just staying ready the entire time, pretty
Look at
much.
these amazing rolls.
My action is ready unless told
Great roll,
otherwise.
great roll.
Wow. Topping it off. dude.
Sticking on suit.
Where did I put my pen?
Of course, Alcibar gets the initiative.
There
That's
you go,
good.
Cammy.
Hey, there we go.
Fuck.
Wait, where is Cam? Oh, there he is.
There it is.
Right here. Wait, am I first?
Alright, so.
Everyone roll.
You're first out of us.
Shit pen.
Is it a pen that writes and shit?
Yes! Why? I'll have to use a Sharpie.
Who's listening to like some bass?
Smooth bass.
As far as 18.
Mistra will slay you where you stand. JK, she's dead.
Oh my god.
No, she is actually dead though.
Too many late night parties.
No, I think she got killed.
Yeah, she OD'd on MDMA.
That's a lot of letters. No words.
All the letters, know the numbers.
What?
Alright, so first up is Cammy. What are you doing, Cammy?
Well, considering that he already knows we're here, because just shy him, I'm just gonna fucking charge the bitch.
Go, go, go.
Wait, how far are they? Yeah,
Attaboy,
Throwing
Cammy.
dice everywhere.
Fuck him up.
Where'd he go?
I'm gonna hit him with my stat. Wait, what?
Sorry, someone keeps throwing dice everywhere and it's very
Oh,
annoying.
I was about to delete it, but all right.
Alright, he's back in place.
I'm gonna hit him with my staff.
Nice.
17.
17. This certainly hits.
Nice. And for 11.
Oh, nice.
And then To attack.
He got a lot smaller.
Oh, wait.
14 misses. So he gets your staff on his shield and he just pushes you back with a little parry.
Shield.
He's got a shield and a
You
fucking
see
mace in
the
his
shield
hand.
he's holding.
I know, but I have an idea then.
Oh.
Do you need me to describe the shield? Because I've got an idea of what you're thinking.
Is it metal?
Well, the outside rim of it, the middle of it is like wood.
And the mace is metal then, I presume.
It's got it's a wood metal head with a wooden handle, but there's sort of like metal grips.
Good.
Has it been more than an hour since we fought those zombies in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I had magic weapon on Craig's shit.
Oh, bummer.
Okay.
It's gone now, boy.
So, with Cammy's go over, it is now out of Iowan or Craig.
Agility? Or dexterity?
If you want, I was just gonna let you choose amongst yourselves. If you can't, just get whoever's got the highest.
Eowyn, what's your dex mod?
Dex mod plus 2, I
Damn
think.
it, mine's plus 2 as well.
Give me a
Roll
sec.
1d20, whoever gets it. Natural.
Wait, roll a crit. Roll a crit.
Just a straight d20.
Oh.
Okay, Crag goes first. Seeing his
Alright.
peerless compadre Cammy charge in, Crag is going to follow suit with his warhammer.
Good with words.
And he's going to go ahead and lash out with his warhammer to strike. Does that hit?
14 misses.
And we haven't had a long rest
So
yet,
again,
right?
shield comes up. You haven't,
Okay.
no. Alright. With that, it's Iowan.
Alright. Iowan is going to cast Heat Metal.
Okey-dokey.
And
That's what you
I'm
wanted.
going to do it on the shield.
Okay.
Since you said that was like he's holding metal, right? His
So
hand?
the shield is like a wooden shield with a metal rim around the outside of it.
Okay, then.
And he's got like leather straps holding it to his arm. His
Then the
mace
mace.
has got... Yeah, okay.
The mace, and in particular the handle he's holding.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God you said the handle, because otherwise he's swinging around a molten mace at us.
And he knows what he's doing. And besides, I have a plan if he tries to do
He's
anyway.
still rolling on the floor laughing.
No, he was.
No, that's over. He beat that.
Alright, so alright, Gunny, you roll 2d8, because if he's holding the thing, if he's in physical contact with it, he takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Yep.
Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action, blah, blah, blah. If he's holding it, he's got to do a constitution saving throw. So,
Yep.
13 damage, damn.
That is if he doesn't beat the throw.
And if he doesn't drop it, he has disadvantage.
Just swinging around to like a flaccid mace.
Hot.
Hot, but still swing.
so
He's
he
holding on to it.
holds on to it. The creature must succeed on or drop the object if he can. Doesn't drop the object, he has disadvantage. Okay, so he's got disadvantage on his attack rolls and ability checks. Can he not just choose to drop it if it's hot?
Surely he can.
I think he can choose to drop it, but
I don't see why he couldn't.
it doesn't say. But I imagine he can on his turn. He just
I don't know
chooses
about
to,
you,
like,
but when I hold something hot, I hold on to it for dear life.
This stove is burning, but I won't let go.
Never surrender.
The
I
creature
won't
must
let go,
succeed
Jack!
on a constitution
I won't let go!
throw or
Let go
drop
of
the
the
object if it
stove.
can. So if it fails, it has to drop it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. All right, fair enough. So he grits his teeth through the pain, just lets out a as you can hear the sizzling of his hand now as he's clutching the mace. He knows this is his only chance of hope at this point, so he's not letting go of it, and he takes 13 points. Cool.
Ooh.
So if he was wearing metal armor, Govey, and he can't take that off, he's just stuck there burning to death.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. After Iowan, it is Kethos.
Alright.
Unless if you're done, Iwan. Sorry, I know you got bonus actions if you want.
I'll save my last Bardic Inspiration. There's no
Alright,
point
cool.
in using it.
Alright. Kefov,
Alright.
you're up.
I'm going to run in and swing my longsword at him.
Okay. 15 misses.
Really?
It's that damn shield.
Yeah. That damn shield.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that your
what I
turn?
wanted to
I'm
take.
working with.
Is that your turn?
That's what I want.
Yes.
Okay. So, clutching this burning handle of a mace, it turns now on the 3 assailants to its right. After only being damaged really by the staff-wielding humanoid, it decides to
boy.
attack him.
Big stick.
And he
Bless
will
you.
do-
What's up, my dude?
that is a 18.
Is that on me, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he does 2. Okay, cool.
800 points of damage.
You add a third cool in there, and you'll be Abed, and have Asperger's.
Cool. No doubt.
So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
And that is his turn. Been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Last up is Bruce.
Can I cast Chill Touch from here? Like, can I just...
It's a ranged spell, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Like, is there a door here or no?
The soldiers in the combat have shuffled the door over and moved forward, so it's an open door.
Okay, cool.
Nice. That hits 7. And you killed him. Nice.
Oh, nice. Last hit.
Kill Stealer. Yes, with a simple outstretched hand, you see Bruce just cast this necromantic dark energy, and it consumes and surrounds the bugbear, just draining the life from it as it drops dead in front of you through. All right, combat's over.
All right.
Yay.
Being quite exhausted at this point from dragging a bunch of bodies earlier. I'm just gonna burn this one where it stands. I tell Cammy and Crag, you stand back a bit, maybe.
Crag jumps into fires, not away from them.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to stand back. I cast Sacred Flame on it, burning
Okay.
its body.
Why'd the little girl just run out the front door?
Why is there a little girl in front of me?
That's my daddy!
You already burned it, Dad.
Cammy.
All right. And the body fades into ash as you see Kefov performing some sort of last rites. Still speaking celestial. No, I'm joking. You're not really.
Has anyone got any marshmallows?
Yeah.
Whilst we're here.
Okie dokie. All right. So yeah, the ash fades away with the wind. You guys are left standing out there. What do you guys want to do?
Crag turns to Bruce and goes, "What the hell was that?"
I look at Bruce and say, I have no idea. I don't remember anything. Where am I? Why are you guys here?
Well, you're in the middle of areas with us. He says, walking up to her. Him. Genders!
Genders are difficult. Okay, I look at him and say, why is that little girl in front of me? Who is this girl?
Don't know, found her.
It's one of your love children.
I don't roll like that.
Bruce always uses protection.
Don't you magically rape people?
Excuse me? No, but who's she?
We're not sure. We found her here at this house. Her parents are dead. This seems like a touchy subject for me to be talking about so brazenly in front of her. So Crag's gonna shut up now.
Well, now she knows what happened to her parents.
Please follow.
Oh no.
Crag is turning more and more into Gimli.
She saw her parents become zombies. She was asking Kefov where the bodies were, kind of thing. So she knows like you killing them was an okay thing so far as it didn't kill her.
Crag dodged that bullet like a champ.
So, are we gonna help this girl?
We've been trying. She's not a super fan. You try, Bruce.
What should I say to her?
Don't look at me!
Brainwash her or something.
Brainwash her. Wow. That's
The
0
rest
to
of the
100.
party looks on and with war.
I like to think
Shoo, man.
our entire party is just completely incompetent when it comes to children, has really like treading super lightly around her, has no idea what to do with her.
Hey, if she was injured, I could do something, but, you know.
Can I slyly detect her thoughts? Like, what is she thinking?
Oh yeah, you can! As fucked up as
Can
that
I?
is.
Can I?
So yeah, let me have a quick look at your spell sheet. Isn't that a cantrip you have?
It's a sorcerer spell.
Cool. Yeah, level 2.
Yep.
Okay, so you cast it on yourself, and then it lets you sort of read the minds of everyone around you.
Oh, yeah.
So you can read the thoughts
Don't
of certain
read my
creatures when you cast the spell, and that's your action.
You have to be willing, or otherwise you have to do a saving throw.
Yeah. Well, no, but she can get the surface thoughts of the creature.
Yeah, and then wait, what was it again? You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature.
Okay, so is that what you want to do?
Yeah, just surface thoughts for now.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you want to go deeper, that's when they have to make the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruce
So
always wants to go deeper. Wink.
You'll know me.
okay, so you cast the spell, and you start to hear various voices throughout the air as you are starting to pick up on everyone's thoughts within 30 meters, which is pretty much the entire house.
Everyone, stop thinking.
Done.
So noisy.
I want to detect thoughts to be used on Dorwin.
I like, if you look at Iowa, all you hear is white noise.
Wonder where I can
That's
find one.
racist.
Oh, no, that's my bad. You can focus your mind on any one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. I thought we said any creature that see you. That's my bad. Alright, so yeah, so you're focusing on the little girl. You start to learn the surface thoughts of the little girl, which obviously you're feeling, the first thing you feel is a lot of fear, a lot of mistrust, but not like a lot of uncertainty. She doesn't really know what to do. So that's the surface thoughts. Anything else? Do you want to go deeper? Or
Go
Yeah, I
deeper.
wanna go deeper.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
ah!
Probe deeper.
Don't say it like that.
Probing a little girl now?
We're going deeper into a little girl.
Oh,
Okay,
come
it's
on.
getting that quick.
Come
You
on.
ruined it.
Also, it's just Bruce. Come on, don't associate us with her.
Crag steps back.
Alright, so
Alcivar tries to step back, but then remembers she's in a wheelbarrow.
7. What's your DC?
Gonna slip him through the back.
Your DC is
Higher than 7.
13. Yeah. Okay.
So what's she
You
thinking?
gain insight into its reasoning, emotional state, and something that's large in its mind. Okay. Oh, that's if it fails. If it succeeds, the spell. Oh, okay. No, yeah, they've the saving throw. You gain insight into its reasoning. So reasoning, the little girl is now what you're gathering, she knows where you guys are. It's safe, and there's food, and she's not running from her dead parents anymore. That's pretty much the top of her priorities. She's a bit wary of Kethoff and Crag. You can tell they've took like a little bit of a portion in their mind. Crag's been nice, but he's openly stated that he's not sure what to do with children, and that doesn't fill her with confidence.
Classic Crag.
You get a flash of Iowan smiling down at her, playing cards and doing tricks and stuff for her. So you notice that she likes Iowan quite a lot. She feels cool around him. So that's what you managed to get from your deeper pro, you filthy person, you.
Wow.
A joke. I think the spell remains up as well, so you can read other people's
There's an
minds.
old crazy dude over there.
Can I?
For a minute. You spent about 30 seconds on this girl so far.
Okay.
Look into the old man.
That's what I want to do.
Look into little man.
30
What's
seconds.
crazy
And
dude thinking?
Bruce is done.
All right, so you flick over and start to gain the surface thoughts of the old man.
I like to think as she's flicking over, she gets one of the guards, and he's just thinking, "Oh, I could really go for a shit right now," and just keeps going.
You notice he's hungry. He's also preoccupied with something, and the previous
Something?
time where you saw sort of death and blood and faces in your last time you read his mind, that's sort of been pushed back a little. It's almost like he's settled. If you want to go deeper, you've got sort of, I don't know, 10 seconds of worth of information.
Quick, go deeper.
All right, so he has to make a wisdom
10
saving.
seconds.
Oh my.
Oh shit! Okay, go on then.
Wow, with a +6.
So you go deeper in. You notice he's playing with something in his pocket. That's sort of taken up the large portion of his mind right now. And he's keeping a very, like, not physically, he's keeping an eye on Alcivar, but he's aware of what Alcivar is happening to Alcivar, and is sort of just quite wary of that. That's what you're gaining at the minute. And then the spell ends, and then you're back into your own mind.
Oh. So guys, the little girl really likes Iowan. Hey Iowan, should play some card tricks with her. You know?
Nikki,
know?
roll me a d20.
Oh.
You're gonna get the 6.
Wild magic. 19.
Nah, you're right. Carry on.
Please tell me the random teleport was wild magic going off.
It could work out that way.
Oh yeah, it could work.
That would be. She was like
I think
casting some magic on the
I
room.
That also probably means that something went awry with the civilians.
Could be the price.
Oh, God.
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
On that note, I'm gonna approach Bruce. Bruce, what are you doing here? What happened to the civilians?
I just look at him like,
Well, now you're
I don't know, I don't remember anything.
Roll a perception check. Get off.
Perception or insight?
Insight.
Insight. Oh no, that's worse.
Yeah. What's your choice?
Oh wait, no,
What are you
it's
trying to-
exactly
what
the
do you
same.
wanna
Never mind.
Yeah, they're the same. Just do one.
18.
All right. So, as you ask her this, or ask him this question, you notice
Wow.
a sort of
Did you
glassy
see her
look
gender?
come over his eyes. As you can kind of tell, he's drawing a blank. You can tell Bruce is drawing a blank when you ask him where he was and what happened.
Well, shit. That's not good.
Okie dokie. So, time wears on. You want to time skip a little bit so you
Can
can
we
rest?
look at that
Or
door
what do you
still?
guys want to do?
Check these fucking stairs.
You want to check the stairs? All right.
Yeah, the fucking door, the weird ass door.
The weird ass door.
All right,
Cam, you coming with?
what do I see?
What's that?
There he is.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, personal space.
Deeper. Personal
Ugh.
space. What do I see? What is this door?
I just had a little stumble there.
Crag catches Cammy.
Am I that correct?
Get out, Iwan. Get out of me. Luke,
Yes.
what does the door look like? What do I see?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. As you okay, 3 is cool. As you walk down the stairs, 4. Fucking Iowa behind that. You fussy. Okay. Sorry, I'm just quickly reading something, and I'll be 2 seconds. All right, done. So you walk up to this stone door. You've noticed from. Did you inspect it before? It was
Crag
Cammy.
did.
Crag
No, this is the
inspected
first.
it, wasn't it?
This is the first I'm seeing of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you see the intricate lines and the little, little glowy parts that look glowing. So what's the? What do you want to do? We want to do an Arcana check or?
Yeah. I will do said Arcana.
Nice. So yeah, as you look about it, you notice some of the inscriptions and runes are magical. You gather that this is quite a simple, sort of magically locked. You don't notice any traps, and it's just sort of you don't know the nature of how it works, but you know there's like some sort of combination required with the points on the door that you can see.
Oh.
Whilst they're fucking around with this, can I ask Little Man why he brought us here?
He looks up from his sort of daydreaming, looks at you, sort of just turns his head slightly, and just sort of shrugs.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Welcome back.
I heard none of that.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know he left. So yeah, you say this to him.
Celestial at you, pretending not to understand.
Yeah. He, as you say this to him, he wakes up from his daydreaming a little bit, looks at you, cocks his head slightly, and doesn't say anything but just shrugs.
You said you could help me in here.
What, in the wheelbarrow or in the house?
We asked if there was any way to help me, and he brought us here.
You remember specifically, he wanted to get out of the rain, so he started heading towards this house. He didn't specifically say he could help you here.
Okay. Why did you get out of the rain?
You lagged out there. Say that again.
Why did you want to get out of the rain?
I didn't hear the first bit that time.
Why do you want to get out of the rain?
Thank you.
Why did he want to get out of the rain?
Yes.
Why did you want to get out of the rain?
Lucifer asks some stupid questions sometimes.
I don't like getting wet.
Oh, you asked for it.
So
Have you been in this house before?
he shrugs.
Do you know about the door in the basement?
As you say door, he sort of cocks his head again. There are many doors.
This guy's such a fucking troll.
In the basement. Magically locked
There's-
in the basement.
You haven't been in the basement yet, Freeze. Unless
I was
Craig.
told
Did
about
Craig?
it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. He sort of just looks at you as if like, what do you want me to do about it?
Can you open it?
Oh.
He stands up and goes over to this door over here, and then starts repeatedly opening and closing it, like gesturing to you.
My life.
This guy is so much like Darwin. I love this guy.
Many doors?
Alcivar gives up. Alcivar sighs and goes back to wallowing in her portable puddle.
Okay. Alright, back to the door. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so you say there's like 3 symbols on this door?
Yeah, it's like a sort of door with a I believe I said it opened upward kind of thing, so you don't see a seam in the middle of it.
Okay.
But on the sort of slab in front of you, you see sort of sort of like 3 dots on the left and 3 dots on the right.
Like finger holes, right?
Sort of.
They were
What's
like
that?
finger-sized, right?
Yeah, but there's like a small gem inside them with a slight glow.
Gems.
I assume I can't just open the door magically.
How would you do that?
I don't know. You've had like me dispel ruins and shit with Arcana checks before.
That was you recognizing what it is and knowing how to sort of deactivate it using your hands, not like magic and stuff. I think that's how it's supposed to. I don't know how
Okay.
they explain the disabling traps via Arcana, but they've got DCs for it, and you beat the DC that time. So, out of
Okay.
game talk.
I'll
look that up though, so I can explain it.
Can I want to pull out that symbol, that piece of paper, and compare it to the symbols on the door.
Okay.
So I'm just holding it out in front of the door, just kind of comparing it with my eyes.
Sure.
Cathos becoming our
You-
brain.
Yeah. You start to see a pattern. You hold up the piece of paper to the door, and you sort of see similarities between points in the picture and the points on the door.
Ooh. Okay. So you say they're like holes and shit?
They're sort of small indents in the stone wall where gems are set, and these clear gems have got like a slight radiant glow to them.
Can I like press down on the gems that are corresponding with the piece of paper?
Yeah, sure. So you sort of follow the drawing, as it were, and you sort of notice as you touch the gems that they light up, and you do the corresponding thing, and the door starts to slowly rise upward, and you make your way in.
Oh shit!
Better than Crag hitting it with a hammer.
Okay.
That was plan B.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna still hold on to the piece of paper and put that back on my pocket. Let's go in, lads.
Do we want to rest up since we fortified this position still? Or do we want to inspect?
We should probably check the basement first since we just opened it.
Alright.
Just, if it's like a big, deep area, you know, we'll just come back and rest up again.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, the 4 of you are just going to go in, yeah?
Yeah, we'll take a quick
Yeah.
peeky.
Doggy.
Because maybe it's just like a little basement with a few secrets in it, or maybe it's
Alright,
like...
so as you guys descend into the stairs, Alcivar and Bruce, would you like to do anything? Go deal with
No, I'm annoyed at friggin'
it.
Little man! Little man!
Little man.
fucking the master of unlocking over here. So I'm just kind of, you know,
Magical door.
sulking in my
Magical
puddle.
door. Magical door. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Little man is my
Oh,
least
okay.
favorite character.
Follow.
I love him.
Bruce leaves. Alcivar's like, hey, what about me?
Oh, no one cares about you.
I'm sorry, but you're more of a hindrance than anything. Bye!
Bye.
Okay, I shout to all the guards like, well then?
To who? Oh,
guard.
right.
All the guards.
Okay, yeah, what do you say to him?
Well then,
You
what
hear
the fuck's
to you
happening?
callally. Well, I believe your party has found a small basement, and they've managed to get the door open.
And
And
you're
they're having a
leave
look.
me up here.
Well, we're here. We'll look after you.
Boys.
Oh, fucking perfect.
Well,
and goes
I-
back to sulking in her puddle.
I can wheel you down if you like.
No, that's really not necessary!
You can leave her up there, thank you.
You guys are out of earshot.
Alcivar wants to Alcivar just asks the guard to bring her as much alcohol as they can find.
Well, we don't have a lot, but ask around. Also,
Whose
and
mic
so I
is
ask the
crumpling?
guard. Yeah, someone's crumpling.
Sorry.
Salty Alcivar.
She found a packet of crisps. And then she dropped them in the water. She was very happy.
So,
Soggy crisps.
Damn it.
She needs a salty gubby.
if anyone needed a salty gubby, it's Alcivar right now.
Alright, shall we proceed?
Yes, man. Hang on. Roll 20, bitch.
Basement.
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 Fuck.
Basement.
What you started, Cammy.
Oh, hey, Freeze. Did you download the new Monster Hunter demo?
No, I haven't been home.
You should download
Did you
it.
see the picture I sent you, Mon?
With the sleepy boy?
No, my Palico tamed and was riding one of the smaller dinosaurs.
That's awesome. I didn't see
Oh,
the
it's
picture.
amazing, dude.
Can you
I don't
tame them
think so.
and ride them?
Oh.
Huh.
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 That's a nice basement.
As you descend down the stairs, you walk into a dimly, magically lit room with a single glowing orb in the center of the ceiling. Shedding light down on this little room. You see a small table and chairs, a chest at the bottom of the stairs, and a chest in the room.
Okay.
Who led the way down? Cammy?
It was. Let me quickly go have a look. Doodle-doo-doo. So Kefoth, Iowan, Craig, and Cammy last. Bruce after Cammy. Sorry, that's how you lined up on the tokens. So that's how I'm taking it. Unless you want to
that
change
makes
it.
sense. Kethoff,
Nope.
Iowan,
Yeah.
you're first in.
Alright. Well, seeing this orb, I'm gonna check that out. What's that all about?
Is that perception?
That is my Arcana check. I'd assume it's nothing much, honestly, but...
Okay. So what's the 19 and what's the 20?
The 19 was earlier. The 20
Okay,
is
cool.
me checking out the glowing orb.
Oh, okay. Arcana or perception? Sorry, I was reading something. Arcana. You know, this is a very simple light spell bound in one place kind of thing.
Okay.
It's sort of commonly used in wizards' towers and places of magic.
Cool.
Okie dokie. So, within the room, it's quite a nice room. There's a small desk with some parchment on top, sort of chairs with nice sort of fox furs lining them. There's also sort of like paintings on the walls and just stuff like that. So yeah,
Craig wants to take a
guys wanna
look
do?
at the parchment.
sure.
Yes,
Or the
why,
note,
actually?
yeah. Here, Bruce. Let's take a look at this.
Hey, Bruce!
Are you gonna pick it up?
Craig picks it up, visible for them both to see.
Okay. So, for the sake of brevity, I'm not going to say both. I don't know. Do you want? Nah, let's not do it. So you pick up the note. As you guys start to read over it, you notice it is a matter of correspondence.
I'm back.
Basically, it says at the top, "Dear M," and then at the bottom it says "Sincerely S." And the basic contents of the message is the general gist is basically make sure that this small safe house is well stockpiled, and who's rustling?
Freezy.
Yeah.
Rustle off.
Oh, sick though.
Got him.
So yeah, that's basically all it is.
Okay, keep the room stockpiled. Crag stuffs it in his pocket.
Okay.
Iowan's gonna look on this door and like listen and make sure and see if there's anything on their side. Like,
Okay.
listen for like zombies or anything like that.
Roll a perception check.
It's 2. 18.
You hear nothing. Complete silence.
I'm gonna open the door, or attempt to.
Okay. So. You go. Okay, so as you attempt to open the door, you put your hand on the handle and attempt to pull it, but the door quickly flips out to you, and you see blackness, but a silver gauntleted hand holding onto the handle. It then pushes you back and then closes the door on you.
He just kind of like looks to the door and like, the fuck?
You all right there, Iowan?
The door ties kind of just rejected me opening it. If that's the best way to put it, I don't fucking know. It just happened.
You've been drinking, boy.
No, that'd be Alcivar, most likely. A golden hand kind of just like shoved me when I tried to open the door.
Right. My assumption at this point is that there's someone on the other side of the door. I'm gonna call to Crag. Crag, get us through that door.
Crag happily obliges.
Okay.
He's going to do his famous kick the door down maneuver.
As Iwan sees this, he's backing the hell up because he does not.
I'm gonna stand here, sword drawn.
Crag says, "Fair warning from anyone behind that door." On 5.
Iwan shouts to you, nothing
5,
behind the door.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Was that an
a
attack?
kick. Strength.
Oh, that was a kick. Okay, cool. All right. So, as you boot the door with an almighty force, it stands true. It resists. You feel a strange vibration as you hit, and you swear all of you can hear a slight ringing sound.
Magic boys, I think this might be one for you. Crag steps back.
Iwan shouts, "Told you!"
Magic boys.
Usually when you see on a hand on the other side of a door closing it, it's a person. So,
I mean,
excuse
that
me.
seemed pretty magic to me. I'll try opening it again. This time I'll use my hands.
It seems like magic now, but
Crag's gonna use the same
I'll try
thing
one
as
more
me.
time just to open it, so that everyone can see.
Okay. So you're opening
Correct,
the door,
sir.
yes?
Crag reaches and
Okay.
pushes the door open.
So as you grab the handle, it's a outward opening door, so you'd have to pull. You attempt to push, and the door doesn't go anywhere, so you pull. As you do, again, you are greeted with this dark black void where your eyes can't see. You can see you look down quickly, and you can see the threshold, but then it's just black. There's no floor after that, and then you look up again, and a hand has come back, and it lightly slaps you around the face and closes the door on you, sending you back a bit.
Wait.
Crag runs up to the door and starts banging on it and says, "You little wanker, do that again!" And
Wait, grab the door again. Let's make a chain. I'm gonna pick Crag up. Pick Crag
all
up.
right,
by
all
the
right.
waist.
Crag grabs a hold of the door, still enraged now. Cammy's got me by the waist. On 3, Cammy. 3.
Wait, what are you
Pulling the door open.
they're pulling the door open.
Alright, so
I'm pulling Crag. I'm pulling Crag. Who's pulling the door?
Right, okay. Oh, what to stop it closing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so, Craig, you open the door again. It quickly pulls open. Cammy holds on to you, pulling you against the wall. You guys hear a faint whooshing sound. I need you both to make strength saving throws.
Saving. You got it. Oh. 13.
Okay.
40.
Is that advantage because we're helping
Okay.
each other?
Yeah, go on.
Yay! Ha ha!
Nice.
Oh,
Cammy.
shit.
Oh, 14.
Okay. So, as you guys are doing this, you hear this faint whooshing sound coming towards you. And then all of a sudden, through the void, you see a very faint silver speck start heading towards you. And as it does, it gets faster and faster and faster. And it comes right up to you. And this gauntlet now is about 6 feet long and quite large. And it comes barging into you guys, doing 13 points of damage to Jamie and doing half that rounded down to Craig.
6.
While the gauntlet's out, can I cast Sacred Flame on it?
And as this happens, the gauntlet, with an open palm, sort of just palms Craig and Jamie back, and then grabs the side of the door and shuts it again.
How much damage?
Wait.
You
I
took,
wanted to cast Sacred Flame on it.
yeah, you took 13 points of damage.
Well, I'm on 0
Oh my
health.
god!
Jamie goes flying back and lands unconscious in a heap. I didn't know you.
Sorry, Jim. Craig's gonna.
I got hit by the bug bit earlier, so.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Do you not get a reaction? No, wait, you had a saving throw. So yeah, Jamie is now unconscious, and the door is shut again.
While that's going on, can I try the other door?
Eowyn, focus on one.
It was just
Still
being,
wanna... So as Craig calls to you for aid, you still want to focus on?
I want to focus on this door, or at least try.
Okay, hell. Okay. What do you want to do? Are you just the door open? Go around the doors opening.
He's just gonna try like the doors, just like seeing if they're both magical. So
Okay.
he's gonna try this door.
All right. So as you go to pull on this door, you notice the handle won't move and isn't going anywhere. So
Like it
you
feels locked and
gather,
I'm-
you gather it's locked, it's latched, like something stopping
All right,
the
well-
physical door opening.
Well, he comes back and says, "Well, on the bright side, this one isn't slapping us across the face."
You wanker.
All right, Kefov, Bruce, what do you guys want to do? You have an unconscious Cammy in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my healer's kit to stabilize him.
Okay.
Craig's prone too, right? Yeah.
I thought I'll just make a door that won't hurt anyone, and I've ended up nearly killing someone.
Can I go up to Alcivar and see if I can grab his lockpicking kit?
You can go and ask him.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I look to Kethel and I say, lad, that's definitely magic.
The top one, but the second
I
one
was
is
aware of
locked.
that after the first attempt of kicking it.
So are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the kit for
Okay.
the bottom door.
All right.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
you should be back upstairs now.
Just... Can I borrow your lockpicking kit, or do you want to unlock the door?
If Mon, you want to heal Jamie now, you can quickly. Just do this quickly. You two.
I don't have anything to heal him with. I've just stabilized him.
Oh, you stabilized him. Nice. Okay.
Am I conscious?
Yes.
No,
Are you?
if,
I'm not.
no. If you just stabilize them, they're still unconscious, but they're not. They don't have to do death saving.
Craig
throws.
has one more potion of healing. He's gonna hand it to Cammy.
Okay, so you lightly pick up Cammy, cradle him in your arms. I'm joking, and you pour the potion down. his mouth.
Craig.
Hi, Cammy. I'm sorry, mate. That's my bad.
Craig.
I tried to hit the arm when it came out.
Go towards the light, Cammy. The light. Oh wait, no, away from it. Shit.
Sorry.
Craig gets Cammy killed. End of story.
After with him through, it was a door that got me.
I've been done
You're
with
all right, Cammy. You're all right, mate.
Oh shit.
So we have for you stuck in a wheelbarrow and Kaylee got beat up by a door.
All right, Gubby, I need to talk to you inside chat as well.
Oh shit! All right.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, Luke, where'd you go? Luke just DC'd, so this might take longer than expected. I'll be in D&D side chat. Bye. There he is.
Right. Who changed my name? Is that you? I will do
I'm sorry.
disadvantage.
I'm thinking. I'll fix it.
I've done it. Leave it. All right. Okay. There's a lot to take in here, so be quick typing, and this is going to be quite funny if we pull it off. As Cammy went down, your gem, you felt like an explosion in your chest, and you noticed your vision goes red, and this red sort of energy that only you can see, as the others didn't really react to it. Can you hear me?
I'm
Is this
listening.
working? Oh, sorry, you was just definitely quiet. And I
I'm
was like,
typing away.
Yeah, so this explosion of red energy flows from Cammy to you. You have a choice to take it at this point.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say, as you're going to potion him anyway, it's fine. But he would take a failed saving throw if that happens. Just FYI. Basically, how this works is you are about to be under the effects of the enlarge spell, and you're also I think your strength goes up by 2 or something like that in regards to the enlarge spell.
Holy shit! That put his strength at 22.
Yeah. So this is for 1 minute, similar to like a barbarian's rage in a sense. And you get resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing in this mode. This only happens when one of your teammates dies, and you can choose to do it. If not, if that makes sense. And this is the gem's power that I've been waiting to show you, but it's been like I sort of said to awaken it at the start. You need 3 sort of unconscious deaths while you've had it, and this is the 3rd one, and I've been waiting for it, and then I've just realized like, oh fuck.
All right, beautiful.
Sure
so what I'll say is, Crag wasn't aware, like this was going to happen, obviously. So I'm just running this by you. So he does make the choice to take it in.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
Jamie,
Jamie would take a death saving throw at that point, but because he's not done any rolls yet, he's fine. He's still got another 2 rolls to look like another 2 fails before he dies. It's just like one of them situational things. Like if the whole party's dead and the person next to you just died or whatever, you can sort of take there. It's like the gem is similar to how the visions worked. Like if you know that the guy I was talking about in the visions where
everyone got killed around him, so he took all of their.
He would take their sort of last vitality and add it to his own. As your levels go on, like the gem will grow with you. That's the whole point of the gems I've done. So you'll see hopefully more perks in the future, but this is like the first sort of manifestation of it proper.
And the death saving throw is technically a good thing because if they succeed, it's 1 step closer to them stabilizing, right?
Yes. Sorry, what I meant by you taking it is they'll fail one. They get up to 3 fails.
So it is
they
a failure
3 times. Yeah. So they'll be down to 2 fails. They're like but it's up to you whether Crag wants to tell them this. Like that's the sort of dilemma I've thrown in with it. Cammy also is getting to know his gem, as you can tell by the wood stuff, like that he did against the Grave Titan.
Right.
Remember that?
Yes. Does he know that? BT
so
knows?
That was his. That was his gem's first manifestation when he caused the foliage to grow near the bridge. That was his like. It's all about his gem's more nature orientated. Yours is more. I don't know. What do you interpret it as?
It's almost like a berserker mode. Like it fits perfectly with Crag as a character because it's almost like he's afraid of the people who have died because of he blames himself for it. And so this is him like intaking their death, and that's channeling into power.
Yes.
Which is beautiful and so poetic, and I love it.
Cool, I'm glad you like it. So what's going to happen now is we're going to go back in. You are going to grow twice your size, I believe, is the spell, and then the others are going to have to react to that, and it'll be funny.
Okay, here goes. I'll let you take it away then, right?
All right, yeah, cool.
Welcome back, God.
Okay, so as Cammy is felled by the hand and he dies, or goes unconscious, sorry, you notice Crag suddenly becoming infused with this red aura around him, and you notice him start to swell and grow, almost double his size.
Whoa! I'm sorry, I made fun of you being small.
All right,
He's actually
Jamie.
Oh my god, he's a big boy now.
Don't smite me.
So hang on, Jamie. You're still technically unconscious because he hasn't given the potion to you yet. I had to rewind it a bit because I forgot that this happened.
So I'm gonna say that Crag is so worried about Cammy that he doesn't realize what happens as he tries to feed Cammy the potion.
So you guys see a rapidly swelling Crag pick up Cammy and pull out this tiny little potion bottle in his hands that are slowly growing bigger, and start pouring it down Cammy's throat and healing him.
So his items haven't grown, but he is?
No. I don't know. I haven't worked it out.
Does that mean like his armor
The armor just
breaking off?
it's destroyed.
I don't think it works that way. Hang on, let me look.
If that's the case, this is really fucked up.
It says his weapons are enlarged.
Yeah, I'm sure his armor's enlarged too.
And his
That's
arm is
kind of a
enlarged.
given.
I'm just going to say that as he removes the potion from his body, it shrinks in his hand, and he can give it to Cammy, and Cammy drinks it, and Cammy's now up, and you now have a very large, very red Crag in front of you guys.
Crag's looking at you guys
Crag,
from person
you
to
are-
person and goes, What? Is there something on my face?
Crag? You're a little...
Crag,
You're
are
a
you
little-
okay?
You're a little big.
Would a minor illusion be able to make a mirror? I don't know if that's
Is there a mirror in this room anywhere?
Oh, can I make a mirror?
I could say you could minor illusion a mirror. That's like a visual effect.
Yeah, please.
All right,
Minor
he's gonna
illusion.
create a minor illusion of a mirror to show Crag.
All right, cool. So, Crag, this mirror appears in front of you, matched to your size. Wait, who's doing this? Iowan or Bruce?
Iowan.
No, you're upstairs. You haven't seen this.
Oh, well, I thought this was
I can.
beforehand.
I have it.
No, you
Then
went
Bruce.
upstairs while they were getting Cammy back. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Fuck, I've messed up my order.
Timelines.
Yeah. Just send me back down, and then I'll come up to.
Bruce can do it either way.
Sorry, guys.
I can do
My
it.
bad.
Yeah, just
It's not a big
do
deal.
I
We'll
want
just do
to
it for now. We'll just do it for now. I can go back and do it later. Here we go.
Iowan's on his way up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Iwan's on his way upstairs. Cast minor illusion, big mirror, full body mirror. You look at yourself, and you are massive. You're sweating. Slight veins are popping out of your head, and you've got like this red aura around you that's just coloring all of you just this slight shade of red.
Crag jumps back slightly, readying his weapons, not recognizing himself given his size, and goes, "What in the hell?" And then is just
Slightly
kind of
worried, I'm gonna
speechless.
step back as well.
He says, "Is that me?"
Yeah, that's you.
You're a big boy now.
Little man, big man, big man.
Crag.
He looks to Kethoth and Bruce and goes, "Is this one of you two? You playing a joke?"
No, man, no, man.
What? No.
No.
And then he looks down at his hands and he can see the red glow, right? And he
Yeah.
goes, "The fucking elven ruins. That's what this is. I feel stronger though." And he's gonna walk over to this big wooden table and try and pick it up.
All right,
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm gonna...
you pick it up with ease.
He's gonna kind of toss it around like a ball, Just go, hey, look at this!
The ceiling isn't that high, so you grate it slightly as you toss it from one hand to the other.
All right, he looks a little apologetic for ruining things and puts the table down. Clearly not equipped to or used to this strength. And are you gonna say that's been about a minute there?
That's been about a minute. You start shrinking.
Crag looks at his hands
So you guys,
again. Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
or as you're shrinking, yeah, the red slowly dissipates, and you are back to normal size.
Well, that was weird.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's an interesting development. I'm gonna get back to trying to get this
What?
door.
So yeah, okay. Now that's done with. So as you guys now go back to continue with the door, Iwan, what are you doing?
I guess I'll just go back
He
and
was going
do
to-
the lockpicking kit. Yeah, since we just saw that. in
Did we
Outbreak.
is it late, Luke?
It's getting on. It's about 5-ish, coming up to 6-ish now.
Oh, so not late.
No, it was about 4 when you started thinking about going down, and then you had the whole teleporting thing.
I don't know. Should
You
we
went for 5, and then you went down in about 6. Yeah.
This seems like it might be kind of lengthy down here. Should we maybe rest and then come back?
Perhaps we should block up the doors a wee bit and post a guard down here just in case.
Can I close the door again? Can I like open and close it at will now, Luke?
This door over here.
The magic door?
What, you want to try opening it again?
No, the magic door for the stairs.
Oh no, that stayed open the entire time.
Yeah,
Like
but
it
can I, like,
raised
open it
into the
and close it
ceiling.
at will?
Like no, it raised into the ceiling, and it's like not visible now. It's flush with the
Okay.
archway, and you can't see any mechanism to put it down with that you know of.
All right. Okay. Just before we go, then I'm gonna look in this chest.
Okay. So, there's no need to roll. You open the chest
Okay.
easily enough. You see a few random sort. You find about a few pouches of gold, each with 50 in. You find about 3 in total. So that's
50?
yeah, 150 gold pieces.
Damn.
In that chest as well, you also find 5 jars of restorative ointment.
Ooh.
Restorative ointment. Do I know what that is?
Search the other chest.
I think you are,
Nope.
Cammy.
Woohoo! Wait, how much health am I on first? Did we
He gave you a
2d4
potion to roll
establish that? We didn't roll.
2d4 plus 4. Just roll 2d4 plus 4.
I think it doesn't really matter. If we're having a rest, I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really.
I really wasn't expecting the door to knock you unconscious. I'll be honest.
Me neither.
Should always be prepared.
That's right.
Should always be prepared. So, Cammy, you walk up to the chest, you open it. This one, again, is unlocked. This room was pretty secure with the door as it is. There wasn't a lot of locks in this room, per se. So the chests and stuff is easy to find. You open it up, Jamie, and there's it's sort of empty, apart from a single ring and a small purple stone, sort of just side by side in the middle of the chest.
Alright, I'm gonna pocket those.
Cool.
Are you guys done rooting through the chests? Craig's
Yep.
gonna, as an extra
do it.
precaution, just move the chests in front of the respective doors. Try and block
Mhm.
things up a little bit.
What did you say those potions were called, Luke?
There were restorative ointments.
Do I know what they do?
They're ointments that restore.
As a cleric, I'd say you should know what they do.
Do you want me to roll for it?
They're a pretty common item. Alright, so you pull one out. You pull one out of your bag. Roll a 1d4 and add +1 to it.
Three,
Cool.
4.
So you have 4. So on the label itself, there's on this ointment, you see 4 uses, and you basically have heard of this before. It's just an ointment that can be swallowed or applied to the skin, and the creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Oh, rad.
Ooh.
All right. How many of that did I get?
You only got 5.
5. Only 5. Cool. I'm gonna head back upstairs with this
Okay.
ointment, and I'm gonna head to Alcivar.
Okay, so do you all head back upstairs?
Yeah. Upstairs.
All right.
Yes.
Do it.
I thought I was already upstairs asking for the kit.
All right. So as you guys search the chests, I'm just going to say Iowan got there before you. Let's just quickly have Iowan and Alcivar ask for thieves' tools.
I'm not giving them to an amateur.
And then you guys come filing up, sort of not long after that they started this conversation. So. Which is now.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Alcivar and Iowan just had a. Alcivar's refusing to hand over the thieves' tools, so I was just saying you guys can come up now if you like.
Did you just move me?
I didn't.
I went
Wait,
there.
yeah. Oh no, I didn't move you back. I kept you where you were. I thought.
No, I moved here and then I was looking at my phone and then I was back over there. It's really weird.
All right, cool. So you guys come back up into the house. The sun is now slowly setting. The guards are all looking around their fortifications that Crag set them to for the day. The house itself is looking pretty fortified. They've got wood, and most of the furniture is gone now, though. So if you could imagine that the table and chairs and shit isn't there, most of the guards are just lounging on the floor where they can find any comfort. But most of the windows and doors are barred now. What do you guys want
I
to do?
think we need to bed down.
Everyone else okay with that?
Good idea.
I'm bleeding.
Oh
in the
right.
wheelbarrow.
Duh. Kethoth. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just like, anyone?
Well, Kethoff's the one that has the.
Thanks, guys.
I was just asking the tools, or asking if she would want to open the door.
Is that what you're doing in character, Iowan? Did you
Well,
want to do
that's
that?
what I was gonna
before
do. I was
Kethoff?
asking for the thieves' tools, or ask her if she wants to go down and open the door.
She's in the wheelbarrow currently.
Right, that was
If
beforehand.
you can get me down the stairs, sure.
If you want to do that before Kethoff gets to you, I can.
I was gonna
work on
say
it.
I was gonna be wheelbarrowing her over there, and then Kethoff runs in probably. When I'm
Yeah,
heading that way.
that's pretty much
Crag's
what's
gonna
gonna happen.
just step in and say, "Let's get Alcivar healed and take a break, lad." Iowan, we'll go at it tomorrow. We need to rest. Kami's barely standing.
You can cure me.
Oh, right. Crag doesn't know that. Metagame backwards. But the other stuff applies.
So yeah, Crag didn't say about anything about curing you. Kethoff, are you doing anything? Are you saying anything? Is everyone lagging out, or is it just me?
I'm fine,
Okay.
but I'm not hearing Mon at
No,
all.
people are lagging out for me as well. Lag.
Fucking
Man.
muted. I was talking this whole goddamn time.
Oh,
Like,
man.
There he is.
fucking Iwan won't move out of my way. I'm like, Iwan, move the fuck out of my way.
Angry Kethoff.
I didn't realize I was on mute.
So tilted.
You've been on.
Iwan, please step out of my way. I need to get to my patient.
Never
Well, I
heard
was in
someone
the
so
wheelbarrow, so I
tilted.
would have been like right here, heading your way. So I wouldn't have even been in your way. We just didn't get to that point yet.
Then move. Alright, I take.
Fuck's sake.
I wanna fucking hit you so hard.
What's going on?
All right, I one's being. I take my ointment and I, without saying anything, start lathering Alcivar with it. That's you said to do with it, right?
It can be swallowed or applied. Yes.
Oh, swallowed. Okay, I'm just gonna hand it to her and say, "Drink this, then."
All right, Alcivar, you see Kefov just briskly walk up to you with this strange jar in his hand, telling you to apply it or drink it.
Alcivar drinks it without saying anything.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She basically tries to down it in one.
All right, nice. You try and down the whole thing, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Roll me
Oh boy.
8d8 plus 2.
Oh my god. Roll D8. There's 2. 8.
You only rolled I said 8d8.
Oh, 8d8. Fine, sorry.
You drink the entire thing.
44.
All right. So you watch as Alcivar takes this jar from you and starts downing the whole thing. This ointment is thick and oozy, so it takes her a little while and she's choking away. The colour of her wheelbarrow water now has just gone this horrible creamy red colour. As the ointment has just dripped and started soaking in. But yeah, the whole jar, whole 4 uses of the jar are now gone. So mark off 1 jar of ointment for you.
Oh,
Kefov,
you get 4
please.
uses in a jar? What?
That was what,
Yeah.
what the 1d4 plus 1 was.
And Alcivar just drank the entire thing.
You told me to drink it and I drank it!
Since when is a potion like a drink 4 times then? That's weird.
This is an ointment. A restorative ointment.
Alright, well, might be.
It's all good. Alright, Alcivar, you've never felt better.
Cool.
No, I'm joking. This doesn't happen instantly. Like, it's a restorative ointment, so I imagine just like over a period of an hour or so, you start feeling much better as the magic and post like ointment shit kicks in or whatever. But yeah, you're better. Whatever. Ignore me.
Did she drink the whole thing, or?
I said I drank the whole thing.
She was a little bit specific about it, so I went with it.
That's true. All right. Well, okay, breakup boy.
Nice
Yeah,
lag.
super lag.
You should start to feel better. Bye.
Probably shouldn't have drank all of it, but.
Yep. Just put some clothes.
She's
on.
gonna feel 4 times as good for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, you were not understood.
Oh man.
Robot free.
I feel like that was a great joke too, and it's just like completely gone.
I think we're alright.
Craig's gonna come over and check on his buddy Cammy. Cammy, you alright, lad?
With like one eye open, I just give you a thumbs up. Exhausted from getting. Almost
You want me to
killed by
pack
the
your
dog.
pipe for you, mate?
Ah.
Alright,
Amazing.
Craig fishes out and packs and lights his pipe and hands it back to him.
Craig hands you a well-packed pipe.
Train.
All right. As you guys are all doing this, I imagine you're all settling down for the night. Rado rallies the men. They all get inside. Anyone want to do anything else before you set in for a long rest?
Yeah, I've got one more thing. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to tentatively step out of my wheelbarrow and find something to dry myself off in, whilst holding my forearm up to my mouth the entire time.
Your arm up to your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still naked as well? You are, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm just trying to find something to dry myself off with. I have been disgusting water for a very long time.
Okay. In the kitchen where you are, you see a few like dish rags, but they're small and they're like tea towel sized. That's all you can find in the kitchen. You're lagging.
I just start using those. I just start wiping myself down with the tea towels.
Okay. So that'll take you about 10 minutes with the towels there. they'll get sopping wet, and you start to dry yourself. All right, Kefov, what did you want to do?
Kemi's sick still, right?
He's got the shivers, yeah, the dexterity
Technically,
disadvantage.
Crag does too.
All right.
Yeah,
Crag does as well.
he's just so fucking strong it barely
Alright, well,
affects him.
So the ointment has 4 uses, right?
Each jar has 4 uses, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to Cammy. Cammy,
Okay.
you still feeling ill?
Yes.
Take 1 swig of this. I hand him the ointment.
Alright.
Kefov hands you a small jar. Yeah, you take a swig. So mark off 1 use of that ointment.
Yep.
As Cammy just scoops out some and just starts eating it. Yeah, it's quite viscous, so you could drink it as well. And yeah, Jamie, you are now roll 2d8 plus 2. And you can feel the shivers starting to lessen their hold on you, and the disease is being cured.
So 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2. So that's another 9 hit points.
Seeing Cammy administering Kethoff administering aid to Cammy, Crag lets out a little cough.
You want a lollipop too, Crag?
I love one.
Alright, I hand him the jar of ointment as well.
Okay.
Specifying to only drink or consume a portion of it.
Crag with the.
All right, mark off 1 use and 2d8 plus 2.
You got it.
I'm just keeping the uses in the weight, by the way.
Yeah, they're half a pound each as well, just so you know.
Listening to his doctor with the utmost
Okay.
respect, Crag only takes 1 dose.
Okay. You take 10 points
cool.
of healing. And you can also feel your shivers starting to lessen.
Thank you, Kethoff.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna take my ointment back and just
Alright.
set up my bedroll.
So, you guys finished the minutes in a row. Alcivar, you finished drying. If you want to do anything else, Bruce, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna get dressed.
Okay.
Not looking to do anything.
Do you remember who had your clothes?
Time. They're on the floor next to the barrel.
Oh, okay.
I put the scarf first and then everything else.
Alright.
I have to hide my.
Iwan's the only one that can sort of see you. He's watching you get dressed in a minute.
Fucking I.
Well, that's weird.
Well, I mean, the old man in there
He
is
doesn't see my face. I'm fine.
The old man is staring fascinatingly.
the old man, the little girl.
Rado's averted his eyes.
Rado's there, and the guard.
Rado's a gentleman.
The girl, when she sees you get out of the wheelbarrow, did scamper out. I just forgot to move that. My
Alcivar
bad.
and Rado sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S.
Okay. If anyone would not like to do anything, then I will say you guys call it a night and start to set in.
I pushed my wheelbarrow towards the barricade.
Okay, good
That's
idea.
probably gonna dump the water.
If they break in, they'll be splashed by disgusting Alcivar juice.
Mm. All right.
Goes great with a salty duck.
As Rado starts seeing you guys starting to bunk down, he just calls out throughout the house. He's trying to be slightly quiet because it's not a very safe. Who's on watch? Us?
I. Yeah.
All right. I find we'll take it in shifts, and then he starts divvying up shifts.
Crag nods appreciatively.
All right. So
We'll do the bulk of the heavy lifting tomorrow, mate.
aye. All right. So you all bunk down, finding corners. It's warmer in here than it is outside, so you're thankful for that luxury. So none of you will have to roll Constitution checks tonight. You get your spells back, all hit points. The sun rises, no event throughout the night. You hear the guards talking the next morning about shamblers moving through the trees, but none coming close to the house. Everything is pretty hush hush. So yeah, it is now morning. I'll just say for the sake of ease. What do you guys want to do? Early morning. About 5.
Eat.
All right. What is everyone's rations at?
We haven't used a huge amount of rations.
I know you've got quite a lot of food.
Yeah,
I want to
I've got
ask
7
now.
rations left.
Okay, cool.
According to mine, I have 1. So this is it.
The final meal.
5.
You got 5. Alcivar, Cammy, Bruce.
I missed all of that because of lag.
How many
man.
rations do you have?
Oh, Russians.
That was weird.
Show me what you got.
So this,
I have an amount.
yeah,
I
this is
think I
info
have,
everyone
like-
should be keeping in their roll.
I think I have like 5 or 6. One of those.
I have 10.
Ooh, Bruce carrying the food.
You start with 10. Have you not eaten any
Yeah,
rations?
I've not eaten any.
You
Been
must have
given
done.
food.
There's been
Bruce is anemic.
definite scenarios.
No, I remember you guys
Yeah,
like
right.
food.
Every time I need to eat one, the Cammy goes and finds food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's been a few scenarios where we've had to eat our ration.
you found a lot of food as well.
I think I'm on like 8.
It takes a lot to sustain Crag, so I'm sticking with the 1.
So, for so in the morning, Rado calls you all to where the table once stood, saying, "I'd like to discuss the situation with food and water. I was just wondering what you guys were carrying on your persons."
I just ate my last one.
You sounded like a fork full of eggs or something.
I got a decent bit of rations.
Aye.
Same.
The men have 3 each. I'm carrying 4. So. All right. So mark off our rations. The morning is fresh. There's a slight chill in the air. The guards are begrudgingly keeping watch, and Rado sort of turns to you guys and, "What's your next plan of action?" I would say the church is looking ripe.
I
We gotta check out this basement.
Oh, aye,
didn't
of course.
didn't I mention a tunnel system related to the churches too?
You did.
I mean, this could be related. It probably makes sense to prioritize that tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. We'll see what we can find.
Oh, hey, I have my strength back now.
Woo!
Yes, you do. You should all be disease free and HP
Except for
happy.
Bruce, who still has herpes.
Always.
How do you know?
Hey, wait, you can use that. Get rid of the herpes.
You know,
He's lived with it thus far.
you'll be fine.
Gets rid of all diseases, even the accidental ones.
All right. So you guys
Basement.
going downstairs?
Yes.
Make your way.
Let's go.
All right. Kefov, you see the guard at the top of the stairs, and as you walk past, he just gives you a quick nod.
The nodding
He's
guard is
keeping
with
guard.
us.
I nod back and proceed down the stairs.
Gives you all a swift nod.
Swift nod. Swift nod. Swift
Alcivar,
Crag
are
gives
you
the
going
guard
with
a
them,
salute.
or are you still lagging out?
Alcivar is dead.
Alcivar is dead. All right, for the sake of brevity, Alcivar goes with you.
Hey, brevity.
We love brevity.
Crag, you're in the wrong spot. Get back here.
God damn it, Crag.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Alcivar is nowhere
It's
to
off
see.
like we go.
We meet again, Mr.
You see Cabby walk down the stairs, stand with his hands on his hips, talking to the door.
What did you say, Cammy? Say it again.
I said, well, we meet again, Mr. Door.
I point out the door to Alcivar, the one that I saw that was locked, not magically locked.
Yeah. As you do so, roll a perception check.
I'm back.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
in here. Alcifar's never seen this before.
Yeah, I was gonna point out the door that was locked, that was not magically locked, and then I rolled a 1.
Alright, so yeah, Alcivar, Iowan points to a door on the map south, this one.
Okay, I go up to the door and try and push it.
It doesn't budge.
I want to inspect. I want to look at this door.
You look at the door, you notice it has a very normal handle and keyhole. You can tell it's locked.
Okay, I'm going to try and break the lock then.
Okay, pick it, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he meant he was gonna, like, attack it.
Yes, Craig. Standing ready to face the demon of the door.
The demon of the door.
Even though
Okay.
I know this might bite me in the ass, would I roll a 1 for?
You don't know.
Oh,
Perception.
You didn't notice shit.
9.
Ooh. So you insert your picklocking tools into the lock. You're still a bit hazy from the wheelbarrow experience. You haven't got your full faculties back. You struggle and struggle. You're sort of stuck wiggling this lock for a little while. I'll let you make another check in a second. So yeah, you guys are now standing near the door. What do you guys want to do
Alright,
while Alcivar is trying to work the lock?
I'm gonna call to Bruce. Bruce, help me figure out this door.
Sure.
Okay,
How are we gonna figure it out?
exactly. You tell me. How would Bruce and Kefov figure out this silvery-looking door?
Is the door silvery looking, or just the hand that comes through?
Oh, just a hand. Sorry, my bad. It's a normal-looking door. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Any ideas, Bruce?
I have no idea.
We tried kicking it. That didn't work.
Should I cast
Craig
a spell on
shouts.
it?
What?
What spell?
Should I freeze the door and then we can try and kick it?
Go for it. If you want to try.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll cast Chill Touch on the door.
Okay.
Let's just say I'll just cast it on myself because I can't cast on the door.
Alright. So you cast the spell. It arcs out towards the door. You hear a resounding whang. And what's your AC?
11.
The spell comes arcing backwards towards you and hits you in the chest. You take 2 points of damage.
Ow!
Okay.
No, that didn't work. I
Alright.
tried.
I'm gonna inspect the door with an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oof. Oof.
All right. So, very carefully, sort of looking over the door, you sort of try looking for anything magical, sort of inscripted on the door. The door itself is blank. There's no engravings. You sort of start to look at the handle. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Only a 1.
I like how Bruce is pretty much the fighter of magicians in that he just throws magic at stuff.
I was trying to get Bruce to inspect the door.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this door, man.
Okie doke. So, as you're checking the door magically and looking over for any sort of runes or inscriptions or any sort of aura or atmosphere, you sort of look down at the handle and you notice there is a very small inscription along the handle itself. But it's very tiny, very fine script.
Can I read it, or
You can try. Can you speak?
I can speak Celestial, Common, and Elven.
If you
Elven?
don't know, you can have Bruce comprehend language. He just has to touch the door.
Exactly.
Touch it a baby door.
I didn't know you could speak Elven.
Yeah, I can speak Elvish.
Does anyone have deep speech?
1 second.
Nope.
I think I do. Wait, one second.
No, you speak Celestial.
No, that's
No, I
clever.
speak Celestial.
I thought Bruce
No!
did too.
Bruce does.
I do.
Ooh.
Ah,
Such
interesting.
an
Cool.
academic.
All
Very
right.
nice.
So,
I
look
know.
at your Discord, please.
Yeah.
Side chat.
No, not side chat. It's a message.
Just written.
Oh.
So Kefov tells Bruce that there is a small inscription on the handle. Bruce goes over to read it. And this inscription simply says,
So Grimlock was a zealot of etiquette.
Zealot.
Zealot. Well, I don't know how to read. That's all it says.
so Bruce reads out this.
Say it again.
Out of our shouts, knock.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door. Just.
Okay. You knock on the door. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna knock on the door again.
Other one hears this and is gonna ask the door politely to open.
You notice the door slowly open with the silver hand beckoning you inside, and the blackness fades, revealing a room.
You just gotta be nice to the door.
Not kick it, Craig.
What's the spell?
It was a kind door. Cool.
I love how this door kicked the shit out of me. I kicked the shit out of you, me, and Kethel. And all you had to do was ask no.
That was fun.
That's amazing.
That was really fun. All right, cool. So as Kefov steps through the threshold, Alcivar, roll me another feasting attempt, please.
25.
Much better. The lock swiftly opens. You quickly look around, make sure you struggle, and you calmly open the door.
Okay.
And
what
revealing inside is another room, lit similar to the one room that you before. However, the two glowing orbs are on the wall. You see, this isn't a sword for the sake of my game. You see on the table in front of you just a solitary wand.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm not. Right. I'm not going to pick it up. I'm just going to look at it with Arcana.
Okay.
Because I don't.
Are you
want this
proficient?
to- I have a 1 in Arcana.
All right. So you'll have layman's knowledge anyway. All right, carry on. So that's a 25. It's a wand.
15.
It's a 1. Oh, it's a 15. Nice. Oh yeah, the 25 is your luck. All right, cool. Yeah, you look down on it. It's a. You sort of look over it. You're not well versed in magic, so as far as you know, it's a wand. It's made out of wood, and there's just a faint, sort of dark, shadowy glow to the tip that you can make out.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
That sounds like
All right.
fancy.
You pick it up, and nothing happens.
And you turn into a chicken.
Chicken
I'm
attack!
going to walk back towards the party, and Bruce will be the first magic man I see. I hand it to Bruce and go, "So, fuck's this."
All right. So as you do that, Kefloff, you step through into the room now as Alcivar is walking over. In this room, you see a simple bed. You see a small pouch on the table next to the bed, a dresser, and on this table over here, this one, you see a scroll.
Ooh. We're gonna check out the scroll first.
Okay. So you pick it up. Do you want to read it?
Yes.
All right. So you unfurl it and you look at the scroll. As you peel it open, light emanates from the paper, and you see sort of these jumbled glyphs, glowing glyphs. And as you read it, you focus and you feel your divine energy through you as you do this, and the words start to make sense. You realize this is a scroll of animate dead.
Oh. I'm gonna hold on to that without mentioning it to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Intrigue. Dun,
So-
dun.
Is there anything else on this table?
No, this room is very plain, very sparse. Whoever lived here had like a Spartan way of living.
Okay, I'm also gonna check out this pouch then.
All right, you pick up the pouch. You find an additional 75
Wow.
gold.
Damn.
Damn!
Okay. Did I see anything else in the room?
You saw a dresser.
Okay, I'm gonna open up the dresser. Other people can walk in here, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
If
like
anyone else
is
wants
guy,
to do something,
yeah, please.
by all means.
Anyone has joined you?
All right,
Everyone's
Bruce, you
still
were standing by the
squashed.
door as well. Did you want to walk in?
I've kind of.
Did
I
you-
wanted to inspect Alcibar's thing.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you're talking to Alcibar. Yeah. All right. So, Iwan, did you want to do anything? Did you follow Kefloff in
I would just
shortly after?
I just followed him and asked what he found.
All right.
Oh, just a bit of gold.
Okay.
Interesting. That's it.
All right. Okay, so we jump to Alcivar and Bruce. Crag and Cammy, did you want to do anything? Did you see this silvery hand open the door in front of you, and you've seen Kefloff walk through? Did you guys want to do anything?
I'm gonna.
No,
Go ahead, Cammy.
I'm just staying as far away from that door as I can, really. I'm
There's
interested.
the other room you can check
The
out.
door
if
is
you
just now continuously being propped open by the silver hand as well, so like it's there. You're seeing the face of your demon.
Can I high five the hand? Like, what's up?
Do you want to
That
try?
doesn't seem very etiquette.
Perhaps offer to have a fancy tea party with him.
Offer it
Hold
a
out your
handshake.
pinky finger.
Crag,
Okay, so
Crag's
what are
gonna
you guys
leave the
doing
magic
next?
room to the magic boys and go take a look at the room Alcivar opened up. Because it seemed like
Magic
there was a lot to it.
boys.
It just stops.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
All right, cool. So while this is going on, Carrick and Cammy go inspect the room. Alcivar, you find Bruce, and you show him the wand. No, the wand.
It's a wand. No, it's a wand. And I go, I found this wand. What does it do?
Okay.
I hold it out to her.
Huh?
Ooh, triggered.
Genders.
Bruce,
am I
do you
right?
take the wand outside?
Yeah, I'll take it and investigate it.
Oh no, I'm
Find
holding
a
on
way.
to it.
Oh, okay.
So
I
Bruce
held away.
awkwardly grabs it and like, tries to pull it away, and Alcivar doesn't let him.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'm asking what it is, but I'm not letting
Classic
go of it.
Elsevier.
All right. Classic.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You may. With a disadvantage because Alcivar's holding it.
Typical.
Yay!
Okay. Well, can't get any lower than that.
Well, you always
Roll
can get
again.
lower. Roll
Ah, yeah,
Roll
you
again.
can!
Oh my god!
Explode.
Dude, that's a nice deck you got there.
So you
Very, very nice wand you got there.
you
Don't know
bend
what it
down.
does.
You bend down, and you feel like you've seen one of these before. You feel. However, the way Alcivar's holding it, she's covering up anything that could be useful to identify it with. So as you struggle to look and look, you just like I can't tell what it is. Like it's a stick of wood.
Cool. Seeing that Bruce is clueless, I'm just going to walk past him and go and find
Oh
Kefos.
my god!
And I say hello to the hand, and as I walk past.
It does a sort of like bowing motion.
Ow!
Greetings,
Cool.
Alcivar.
I once again hold out this and say I found it.
Well, if you would hand it to me, I could examine it.
You lagged.
Say
What did you
Oh,
say?
no.
House of real because you gave her the just kind of shoves it into your hand.
You're lagging. I can't understand a
Okay,
word.
I understood him. He shoved it into my hand.
Shoves it into Kefos' hand because he gave her the ointment. So
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
I'm gonna examine it. Arcana.
Okay.
14.
14.
What do I know? What do I know?
And you are proficient, aren't you, sir?
I am.
Okay. You take one look at it, and you sort of inspect it, and you focus on the dark glow at the end, and you notice it is this.
So what is it, Medicine Man?
Oh. Cool.
Alcivar's looking impatiently at him.
Interesting. So this wand can it can detect like secret doors and like traps and shit.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
All right. So as you guys mull that over, Cammy and Craig, you've made it into the room.
Awen, stop teleporting around the building.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket it.
All right. So you keeping the one, Keffa?
Are any of us even capable of using wands?
Anyone can use a wand. That's
No,
kind of-
anyone
Yeah.
can?
It's basically a
Okay.
spell that just kind of you have.
Yeah.
Some have
Okay.
some have
Well-
set charges though. So
All right, secret doors and traps are kind of Alcivar's forte, so I'm gonna hand it back to her.
Okay.
Alcivar's getting a lot of equipment.
At least this one's an out of combat one.
Yeah. Alcivar takes it, nods, and walks towards the door she originally opened.
The nodding god. Alright,
And once again, she nods her head towards the hand as she walks past.
can I just check like this dresser and like under the bed and shit?
3.
Luke?
So I'm just reading something. That one needs to be attuned to a spellcaster specifically.
Oh, okay. Then I keep it.
Rewind.
Rewind. I'm
Yeah.
holding on to it.
Alcivar is once again annoyed because she thought, "Oh damn, I could have sold that," and then walks out again.
And it's
And
useless
goes-
till it's attuned, I assume.
And goes towards the door that she opened before.
Cool.
Yay.
I'll add that to my equipment.
Alright, so while you guys did that, Craig and Cammy, you made it to the room.
Oh yeah.
As you walk in, you see similar to what Alcivar saw, except there is now an empty table over here. It's more of a workbench, so you see like various tools and stuff. And on this table, it's just a bland table. Like this very area is just very Spartan, very minimalist. Whatever was kept around that was needed was kept nearby.
Just a workshop.
Yeah, this was like a very sort of utilitarian
Craig
workshop.
wanders a little further into the room because he's curious about what's down here.
Okay, so you move into the room. The light it's a strange light because all the light is pushing off from the wall. It's casting weird shadows on Cammy, who's behind
Am
the
I not
table, kind of thing.
seeing I see.
What do you mean?
Like there's more room to the south.
It's black at the end. You got fog of war.
Roll a perception
sorry.
check.
15.
All right, that's enough. Where these two lights are,
sorry. Shit, my bad, Luke.
you see the cobblestone doesn't quite even like match up.
I'm back.
Is there a specific pattern to it?
It just looks sort of out of place. It's like I don't know
Craig
what you'd surmise a fresh
Craig
wall
looks
would look
over his
like.
shoulder at Cammy and says, "Hey, 2 eyes are better than one. Want to help me investigate this?"
Craig only
I
has
mean,
one eye.
4 eyes are better than 2. Good call.
I didn't know this.
Craig has no
basic
depth
math.
perception.
And
That's why he
Craig's
keeps
gonna
jumping
roll
on
investigation with advantage.
All right,
That's
go ahead.
probably not great.
Oh my god.
fire. Oh god.
Cammy, as you got closer as well, roll a
Oh, thank
perception
God.
check.
Rolls cold
Thank
fun.
God.
Alright,
Cammy,
fair.
I'd be lost without you,
Alright.
literally.
you notice
Craig only has one eye.
you notice Craig is scrabbling over this wall. He seems to be fascinated with it, and he's saying, "Cammy, the cobblestones aren't matching up." As you look closer, you notice that they're a different color to the rest of the wall. This small area in between the lights, it looks like sort of newer.
Newer.
Okay.
Yep.
I wonder if it's a secret door right next to the one that finds secret doors.
You're not there. You're not there. What were you gonna say,
That's
Jamie?
why I was speaking like a ghost.
Yeah, so if
Craig's
only we
gonna
had
have to
one
solve
that
this
could
like a
detect
dwarf
secret
would.
doors.
What was that, Cammy?
Smash it.
So if only we had a one that could detect secret doors.
I can't even use it yet, can I?
You have to take a
Craig
short
looks at
rest
Cammy
into-
inquisitively. Clearly, he's figured something out Craig has not.
Oh yeah, Cammy, you tell Craig about the wall. What you noticed about the wall? It looking newer than the rest of the wall.
Wait, what? You want me to tell?
Well, no, are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Since the last time we tried to get through a locked door, I think we
Aye.
should probably leave this one to the magician.
Craig nods in agreement.
I'm not that confident.
Alright, I'm gonna go and call over.
Craig
Alright,
pulls out his
so
hammer and
everyone
smacks the door.
reconvenes.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait. There we go.
Roll a strength check.
No, Craig, don't do it.
Yes! With a thunderous crash, the wall comes flailing down as you notice it was a weaker mortar and stone covering up this
Oi,
entrance.
Cammy, this one wasn't magic! Craig yells.
Alspar, hearing the crash, pulls out her weapons and dashes towards the door.
Sorry, Cammy. I couldn't risk you, but I really wanted to smash it.
I push my way past Tammy, open the door, and go, "What's going on?" Oh, the dwarf is being a dwarf. And puts her weapons back.
He's just got a big grin on
Craig's
his face.
real pleased with himself.
Craig's not dwarfing like the Cyclops.
Alspar and Elvis just says, "Friggin' dwarves."
Cammy, you know Elvish.
Wait, what did you say?
In Elvis, I just said friggin' dwarves.
Alright, so
Just silence.
what are you guys doing?
I would still like to not be dragged out of here because I still want to check.
You go for it.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go on, open the wardrobe.
All right. Do you want me perception check or anything?
No, do you want to open it?
Yeah.
Alright, do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay, as you pull the doors open, inside you see what look to be monk clothes, but these are a much darker shade.
Oh.
Like a sort of dark grey.
Do I notice anything special about them?
No,
They serve the one true Lord, the Edge Lord.
there's no sort of heraldry or embellishments. It's just a very plain monk robe with this very dark shade of grey.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna shake the hand on my way out. Thank you for having me.
Shakes your hand and beckons you out, and then as you all left the room,
And
it
gives us all
closes
the
the door.
bird.
Like any polite hand, it closes the door and then you hear muttering
Yeah,
of it
it's
insulting.
very British.
Came in here and took all my fucking shit.
Iowan and Bruce, you also heard the loud crash of Crag and Cammy. Well, mainly Crag.
Let's go, team.
You partying up?
Shoving them along.
Alcivar asks Cammy, being the swiftest of us all, to alert the men upstairs.
Cammy?
Cammy sits there quietly.
Contemplating.
Alsvar, maybe you should. Cammy seems a bit off.
Jamie, you there?
Wait, what? Yeah, sorry, what did you want? Hang on.
Alcivar was Freeze was talking to you.
Because Cammy is the swiftest of us all, Alcivar asked Cammy to alert the guards upstairs that we have found a tunnel.
Will do. Wait, can I
Will
move
do.
that far?
Yeah, there's no combat. You can
Oh,
move
okay,
in this
cool.
time. It'll take you like about 3-4 minutes to go upstairs and talk to someone
Cammy's
and then come
super
back
fast too.
down.
Yeah, he's the fast dude, so that's like, go.
Yeah.
Crag steps to the side, bowing to Alcivar, the scout.
Alcivar wants to peer into the tunnel with her dark vision.
Okay, so dark vision's in dim light, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the only light source that you can see is coming from these lanterns, and you can see up to 60 feet in that dim light. So,
Yes.
roll a perception check.
22.
Nice. All right. So
I can see all of it.
the light itself starts to peter out about here as the bend sort of starts obscuring it. These lamps are bright, but they're pointing out towards the room, so they're not a lot of the light is getting into the tunnel. But this is pretty much what you see at the end of the corridor. You notice just this tunnel is very almost haphazard. It's very improvised, and there's just loose gravel and mud on the floor, kind of thing.
Okay. Alcivar is going to turn to Crag and say, we should wait for the men to arrive.
Sounds like a plan to me.
But we should be ready to move out.
All right. So as we jump
And
to
don't
Cammy,
forget the funny man.
Funny man.
you want to take the funny man with you?
Little man.
Little man. That's what I was about to ask.
That's something light so we can see.
Yeah, I was gonna cast light on my sword.
Cammy. All right, Cammy, you're back in the house. Do you want to go talk to the guards and sort out who's coming with you? as Alcivar has told you to do, or asked you to do.
Alright. I'm gonna go ask Rado for his strongest men to come help.
So Rado.
No,
So,
don't forget the
Rado.
gorilla man.
Your finest gorilla men.
Sneaky
Alright.
boys for
So
days.
Rado sees you walking towards him, stands up from what he was doing, and yes,
Rado, my friend, we need some of your strongest men to help us downstairs.
Rado's never had a
alright,
friend.
sure. What's your plan?
Our plan is... What's our plan?
To go through the tunnel.
To go through the tunnels.
There's tunnels. You found tunnels.
Many.
Ah, interesting. Well, what would you like us to do?
Help us?
Well, some of the men would have to stay here with the child and the old man, or
Yeah.
how do you want to do this? Is it safe in the tunnels? Could we hide there?
Who knows? It's an adventure.
I'm starting to regret asking Cammy to go upstairs.
As you know your men more than me,
Aye, I'll send
I'll
a
ask
scouting
you-
force with you and your comrades. We'll scout it out first. Most of the men will stay up here, if that's okay with you.
how many can we
5,
take?
and myself.
That sounds
Good
reasonable.
bit.
Cammy is a
Done.
fucking genius.
And he starts
He
distributing
just
orders.
convinced Rado to come up with the plan for us.
I'd be here all day, and it's getting late.
Cammy is a goddamn genius.
All right, so. Okay.
Wait, is the old man coming?
He's just followed you.
He does that.
Fair enough.
Little man.
He's keeping a wary eye on you. You notice, Cammy. He's not
Those
quite
are
sure about
very
you.
small guards.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Another
that's-
racist.
Well, no. You see, for Crag to get bigger, everyone smaller.
Yeah, Crag didn't get bigger, the whole world just shrunk.
Okay.
Very little man.
Little man, little man.
All right. Cammy, you lead the way.
Alright.
Is
Alright.
Rado coming?
Oh,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course,
where's-
I'm Rado.
Rado!
How could I be so foolish?
Pace, old man.
Don't say that. He's a fucking beast.
He's still an old man. Also, he got all his strength drained, so he wasn't that great.
He's at a rest.
Yeah, now he's fine. Now he's a beast.
Alcivar and Rado sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Rado D.
All right. You guys, as you stand near the tunnel entrance, notice Cammy coming back in with a clutter of feet, and then a little while after that, you see the little man coming behind them, quite trying to be sneaky, but not being
Mission
sneaky.
Impossible music is playing, but he's tripping over things.
Yeah, and he's
I think he's doing it
Yeah,
himself.
he's singing it.
he's humming this strange tune. It feels familiar.
He's moved on to the James Bond theme tune.
All right. Okay.
Outside
So,
just says, "We can hear you."
what do you guys want to do?
With Rado now entering the room, I'd like to ask him a question. Rado,
Go ahead. Oh yes.
does the
young cleric.
name Sir Grimlock mean anything to you?
Yes, he was a strange robot
Oh.
that turned into a dinosaur.
Oh my god, transform.
No.
Okay. Very well.
All right.
That's all.
Appreciate if no one mentioned.
Jamie's fated enemy, Sir Grimlock.
A door.
Not just any old door.
This door was cunning, like not any other.
Okay, Kethov has hidden light on his sword, right?
No, but I
Is that what you
will
did,
in just a
Kethel?
second. I'm gonna draw my sword now and cast light.
Oh, right.
Alright.
I thought you did it already.
No, I1 suggested I did, and it's like.
What's the radius?
The radius of light is
Hit it up.
20-foot radius, and an additional 20 feet dim light.
So, okay.
All right. I'll hook your aura up.
No, I got it.
Yeah, I'll make it so it can be seen.
Oh yeah, do that.
I think Crag and Cammy also have dark vision. FYI.
Yeah, it only works
do
in
as
dim
well.
light though.
And I
Bathe in my glow.
My God.
Wait, why is it so vivid?
I don't know.
What's going on, baby? Is your mom tormenting you? Come here. Come here. Come here.
That is a bright ass light.
That's not fair. What is she doing to you?
Yeah, that's probably a better color. Whoops. I'm sorry.
Curse you.
Caitlin's tormenting my dogs.
So, dim
I
light.
hate that the
will
auras
be-
overlap.
Yeah. That's
So I
annoying.
tried to make 2 different ones, and it doesn't really.
Alright, I'm gonna do that so only I can see that, because that's all it really needs. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it becomes a problem.
Okay.
Alright, so who's you all step into the room. Rado looks at you expectantly, confused at the question about Sir Grimlock. Why? What's the plan?
Well, we better. Why am I talking like him? Crag does a bad imitation of Rado Giles. I think we need to scout these tunnels, see if it can't get us into the church. As you said, you mentioned access before, so we'll take a look and see what we find.
Okie dokie, sounds good. Alright, who's
Alcivar and
leading the
Cammy?
way?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Crag grabs Cammy by the shoulder and says, "Keep an eye out for any stray doors." Ow!
Ouch.
He's still salty about
Crag's
it. Still
heartbroken.
salty.
Touchy subject.
What
What
was
was that?
It was nothing.
I missed it.
Alright. What are we doing? You're
I'm going.
entering.
Sorry.
Alright.
As
Cool.
I get to
So,
the as I get to the intersection, I want to look round.
okay. Make a perception check. Alright, 18. So, first off, you sort of see another intersection,
God damn
as
it.
it were. And sort of looking around the corner and looking back on you, you also see a blocked off portion of the tunnel, rubble up to the ceiling. It's what looks like a cave in. And then
Okay.
sort of you can, with Kefov coming behind you, you sort of make out about there. Yeah, you can sort of just start making out
Okay.
that tunnel.
I whisper back to Crag. Tunnel on the tunnel on the right's blocked.
Crag
Coming left.
passes that information down the line to Bruce.
Beans.
Bruce, tell Rardo. Tell Rardo.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
tells Rado?
All right. He tells his
We're
men.
being sneaky.
Cool.
Hey, weren't his men meant to
Are
be
we playing
scouts?
telephone?
It gets back.
He said scouting party, actually.
His raft. It gets back to him. The raft is blocked, and we're going on the leaf.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. You heard Cammy say, "Didn't Rado say there were scouts?"
Alcivar
Yeah.
ignores this.
But we also have scouts.
Alcivar says, "I am the scout."
All right, so you move forward.
Now the Pink Panther theme is playing.
And I want to, when I get to the fork, look again.
All right. So
11.
11. Right. So you sort of peering deeply into the darkness. Kefov's light is slowly coming behind you, and it's slowly revealing areas of the cave to you. As you're focusing on looking, you hear that faint sound of what feels like water or like running water, like further down, sort of in front of you.
But I can't determine which path.
Sorry, when I said in front of you, I assume you're looking this way.
Yes.
Yeah. So water coming from there.
Cool. But I can't determine which path I'm hearing the noise down.
I think it just connects Freezy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right.
Thank you, Kefov. So you head right, you look further down the tunnel, you now see a sort of creviced area, and a little bit further down the tunnel itself.
Let's keep going.
Ooh-wee. Can you not?
All right. And as you come to that corner, what are you doing?
That. Perception again.
What's that?
11
Perception?
again.
11.
So, as you turn the corner, sort of turning with the bright light itself, you see in the shadows two frog ghouls.
Shit.
Do they see me?
With the light behind you, yes. They notice a faint glow coming around that bend in the tunnel, and they both turn around and see shadows in the light itself.
Hey.
I just yell, "Crag!"
Aye!
Roll initiative. Roll initiative!
Hey.
I accidentally just backed out.
Oh, yeah!
13.
Oh, nice, Craig. Nice.
Oh, thank God you got that first.
All right.
Can me and Ion see this happening?
I'm sure you heard Elsevar.
You
Oh,
hear
right.
Alcivar shouting "Crag," and you did hear like the faint.
That's a creepy ass noise.
Are they pigs?
I'm trying to work on my
I like
munching
it, it's
noises.
good.
All right.
Oh God! It's screeching autistically.
Ree.
Be careful, we'll watch the same movie again and again and again.
Wait, I knew that.
Boy, I think you might
Well,
be
that's
artistic.
telling.
Yeah, I'm
Artistic.
autistic too.
Oh,
Autistic.
I am an auteur.
All right. And
He's a
that's
poet
where
of
we're going to wrap
sorts.
it as well, because I'm denying you guys. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're calling it 11. And I got to go to bed, but we're rolling initiative, and you found some frog ghouls.
Good job, Dungeon Master. Thank
Yay.
you.
And I'm not in a wheelbarrow. Yay!
You're not a wheelbarrow anymore.
Yay, I didn't have to use all my spells to heal all you guys.
I died.
Yay.
Nearly.
Good.
Yay.
Good.
Yay.
I wasn't expecting a death tonight, to be honest. Well, an unconsciousness.
That weighs on
Fatal
Craig's soul
blow.
more than you
Alright.
can ever know.
Oh, yeah, Craig grew.
Big, big.
Has anyone noticed it was only when Cammy went down and not when anyone else went down?
Yeah, that's... I mean, we all kind of know it's from the orbs.
It's all in the gems.
The power of bromance is what that is.
The power of love.
Kefov, is that 19 your initiative is, isn't it?
It is.
Damn, Daniel.
Thank you.
I'll wear it
Alcivar,
so it's
yours
clear.
is 13.
Oh, that would be really handy, wouldn't it? did that.
Oh, it didn't do my bonus. What the fuck?
Yeah, mine's +5 as well.
It's your
Actually.
bone.
So,
didn't
yo,
do-
shit. I'm joking.
So it's actually fucking.
Right, so Cammy got an 20.
Now you just can't see him too.
It's actually 17.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
why I
put
was
these things
17
out and they
because
don't
it didn't
work.
add the bonus.
I got 16, by the way. +1.
Yeah. Freezy, by the way, that's why no one
Oh,
else
that's so
uses that
confusing.
thing.
Alright,
Thing
okay,
is,
so
it worked.
16.
Yes, it worked for the last couple times I used it, and now it didn't.
Bruce, how about you? Yours is alright? You ain't got a mod? You got no decks, have you?
No.
Alright, Alsvar, you're on 17. Cammy, alright, I got Cammy 16, Bruce 8, Alsvar 17, Kefov 19, Iwan 17, and Crag
That is
22.
correct, sir.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Lovely. We'll continue this when we can.
Nice.
When, just while I got you all, what's next weekend looking like? Because I know it's
I'm
getting
free all Sunday. I'm off Sunday.
Oh, okay, good to know. Jamie, you got work Sunday yet?
I have not got work Sunday.
Ooh.
Ah, can we get a meeting session?
Meaty boy.
Saturday
Mickey.
I can't do.
I should be free on Sunday.
Saturday
What, all
I can't
day?
do. Sunday I'm all day.
Yep.
Alright, so as it stands, Sunday day is looking good, guys.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm just going to say, as of today, Sunday day is looking good. We'll just, Gunny, Gubby,
Yeah, that should
can you
work.
do that?
Technically, my birthday's that day, but I'll just check with Kat.
Wait, what?
Oh.
I thought your birthday
No,
was this
it's actually
Tuesday.
Monday, but we won't be celebrating it on a Monday.
Well, what about the other days? We're doing
Yeah, Friday.
Shanghai
So
on Friday,
I should
right?
be okay. Just let me double check with Kat, and I'll get back to you guys.
I don't want to take up part of your birthday if
are
you don't
you
want
kidding me?
to.
You know how much I love D&D. Let me just check with the wifey, and I'll follow up with you guys.
Wife, can I please for
you
my
don't
birthday
need.
play
Yeah.
D&D?
Yeah.
I guarantee you she doesn't mind. I just want to make sure we're
Yeah.
squared away with our other plans. So I just want to make sure I'm not tripping up anything.
Yeah, of course. Well, like this is just like a putting the toes in the water kind of thing. I just want to see what everyone can do
Sunday
next
should not
weekend.
be a
That was all.
problem. I'm pretty sure. I just want to make sure.
Aw,
Another year
cool.
ancient. More fuel for Mon. Hooray.